Protesters are raising concerns about how they're being treated by Wake County magistrates after a member of the North Carolina People's Budget Coalition was arrested for attempting to make a public comment on the state budget at a House Appropriations Committee meeting last month. Fayetteville Police Accountability Community Task Force co-founder Kathy Greggs was arrested on June 29th on second-degree trespassing charges and says she was detained for 3 hours and denied access to her attorney, who had arrived to help.
I got arrested while I was outside the door, and they cut off the live stream in the committee so people couldn't see what was really going on. After I got arrested, they took me down to Wake County Jail, but there were still people that was with us that stood up and made comments and chanted on their way out the door.
Greg's attorney, Dawn Blagrove, says interfering with a defendant's right to their attorney at the setting of bond is a violation of North Carolina law, and sent a letter to Wake County Chief Magistrate Christopher Graves and Chief District Judge Deborah Sasser, calling for reforms and the issuance of a public statement affirming the right of defendants to be represented at bond setting. Graves and Sasser did not respond to an email request for comment for this story. Blagrove, who is also executive director of Emancipate NC, explains that people who have been detained and charged with a crime during a bond hearing have a constitutional right to an attorney.
Everyone involved kept saying to me that I could speak to her after she was finished being processed. And I kept saying to them, the process is the part that I need to be present for because she is entitled to representation. She has counsel available.
She adds that the treatment of Greggs during her arrest and detention is not an isolated event in Wake County.
Since Emancipate NC published its story about the problems that we've had with magistrates, we have had several other attorneys who work with nonprofits and folks who are involved in protest defense who have told us that they have had similar experiences at the Wake County Magistrate's office.
This is Nadia Ramlagan for North Carolina News Service. Find our 8 trust indicators to support transparency and accuracy at publicnewsservice.org.